Come on. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Alright, come on. Come on. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another additional walk with Regis. Today is October 28th. The weather today will be high 50s, low 60s, 5% chance of rain. Come on. Come on. Come on. And in the news yesterday, Louis, Texas Red Hots are closing a few locations due to redoing their parking lot. And that was it. Really, that was it. Yesterday, work went really great. They're back to checking every single cart before it leaves, before the customer can even pay. That's about the only inconvenience that I have at work right now. Other than that, I didn't really miss anything. I rung up all my customers correctly, and with the one customer I almost did miss one thing on, I found it before it was even discovered by the supervisor, so I don't think I was able to get in trouble for it. That's the one thing I don't like about that job, is their use of a thing I call a wall of shame. It's like if a dog goes to the bathroom in the house, you rub his nose in it and you shame him. At least that's what some people do. Well, when you make a mistake at work, they take a copy of your receipt, they write your name on it, and they pin it on a board for everyone to see. And to me, that feels like rubbing your nose in it and shaming you for it. Shame, shame, shame. I never quite agreed with that. I think that if someone makes a mistake, you shouldn't punish them for it. Or at least you shouldn't at least shame them publicly like that in front of their coworkers and customers. And my house is deceptively warm because it is so freaking cold out here. I was sweating a little in my house, and now that I'm out here, I'm frozen. And apparently Regis was on a pooping spree yesterday because he pooped for me, and then he pooped on every single walk, and on one walk he pooped twice, and then they took him to the store for an extra walk, and he pooped then too. So he pooped like 5 times yesterday, 6 times. I'm hoping that's him getting all the subs out of him. It's been long enough that sub should have gone through his system by now. Come on. I don't know what you're smelling, but let's go. It ain't interesting to me. Yeah. I have to keep an eye on him when he goes to sniff something. He could be sniffing food out, and he could be trying to wolf it down before I could even realize what he's doing. And you gotta pay close attention to this pup. He is still desperate for the food, and he don't understand that once he gets to the right proper weight, that I'm going to be putting him on a fresh food diet. I mean, I'll have him eat what's left of his dog food, the dry stuff first. But of course, the amount he gets will increase a little. So that way he'll be eating way more than he is. But then once he's out of his dry dog food, I will be switching him to a fresh food diet, human grade fresh food. Homemade chicken, veggies, healthy stuff. No salt, no seasoning. No garlic, but I'm pretty sure he'll be a little more satisfied with a food grade, fresh food diet. Not a raw diet. Everything he's going to have will be cooked. I don't believe in a raw diet. I mean, there's too high of a risk of salmonella, and I heard that on a raw diet you give him bones and stuff, and I don't really like him eating bones because his poop gets grainy when he eats bones. I don't really, yeah. So I'm not a fan of the raw food diet. I don't like feeding raw meat to my dog. I mean, yeah, that's closer to what he would normally eat in the wild if he was a wolf. But he's not in the wild, and he's not a wolf. He certainly don't act like a wolf. I mean, he howls like a wolf when we howl, but that's about it. That's where his wolfiness ends. He is very territorial, though. I'll give him that. Fuck, it's so cold. I like looking up at the stars. I gotta dig out my warmest winter jacket. Maybe I might make myself some fake fur leg warmers. Maybe with a zipper. Something to wrap around my thighs and then my calves. I wonder if they have like warmers for the thighs. Because that's one of the areas that gets coldest the soonest. Every time I check the weather, I never check what the temperature is at the moment I'm checking the weather. I just check for the whole day. So even though it's going to be high 50s, low 60s, the temperature right now could be 20. And I wouldn't know it. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you don't, you can hit the dislike button. It don't bother me any. Share if you want to. Subscribe if you want to. We will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.